Last season, what if anything did you feel like you got out of that helped you coming in the spring?
The SEC is a different game. You know, it's not high school. It's not the same at all. So knowing that, I know day in, day out, whether that's treatment, film, whatever that is, I know I have to be consistent and stay on my game because the other guys on the field, the 11 guys, they are. So I have to basically build on that each and every week.
Did you come into the spring with one thing that you really wanted to focus on? And
I want to show, definitely. I want to show the coaches that I can be the guy. You know, I can be a guy that can play every down, a guy that can be on the field and can be trusted. I feel like I have a lot of ability, a lot of talent that I want to showcase this fall.
Is that kind of what Coach Stoops was talking about when he said he thinks you can be an every down cut back in this league?
I think so. I hope so. I can't speak with Coach Stoops, but I think that's what he meant.
Well, you know, what goes into that? Is that like being able to pick up blitzes?
Every down back to me is being able to pick up a block, know who you're blocking at all times, have the ability to catch out the backfield if needed to, and you have to have the ability to run the football. I mean, that's why you're here playing running back. You have to have the ability to run the football. So I think running, blocking, catching is the main thing. A lot of backs struggle with blocking, which I still struggle with at times. I'm getting better each and every day. But them three things: blocking, passing, and catching.
Did you do anything to like work on the pass catching aspect, or anybody in the off season? Or
I think last year, I think I always had the ability to catch. Really, I think I had the natural ability to catch. Last year we had Demi doing a lot of that for us. He was a guy who also he could run, he could block, he could catch. He was a veteran at it, so I feel like he took that role last year, and I feel like I'm ready to take that role this year.
He kind of set a good example for how to do all this.
He definitely did. I watched a lot of Demi, how he just went through his week. You know, his training, his treatment, everything he did, I kind of imitated it, so I can put it in my game and make myself a better player on Saturdays.
A lot of new faces on that O-line in front of you. How are those guys adjusting and adapting so far?
I think those guys are adjusting well. I'm definitely loving the guys. I feel the camaraderie, the chemistry on the team is definitely it's better. I feel like, especially with the offensive line, the running backs, I feel like we know where them guys, the blocks is going, and we're cutting right off of it. So I feel like we got a great chemistry with O-line. We got to keep building into the fall.
We keep hearing that those guys are just kind of all business and really work focused. Is that how you would describe them?
I definitely would describe each and every one of them guys like that. I feel like we all on a mission this year. And I ain't just the offensive line, the whole team personally. Last year wasn't a great deal for us. That's not us. That's not who Kentucky football is. So we have everybody on the team have a lot to prove this year, and I feel like we're going to go out there and do it.
Yeah. Who's a guy that might surprise us from your side of the ball, or even maybe the other side of the ball, because you face off against those guys every day that you think fans will soon be hearing a lot more about?
DJ Miller is a kid. He making plays. He making plays each and every practice. Really, I'm excited to see. From him basically. On the defensive side of the ball, to Ryan Nichols. He's hurt right now, but I'm with that guy a lot. And I know the work he put in and the time he put in the study and stuff. And I feel like that guy gonna have a lot to say this year.
Appreciate it.
Get a chance to play just like he don't care if you're a senior, freshman, none of that. He can get that opportunity. You got to show you can play ball. Like you're not scared. You got to be able to play ball, make plays, and you're gonna get the opportunity.
How was your first SEC spring practice round?
It was very exciting. First time on the field and all that. It was very exciting, being able to play with Zach, Cutter, all those guys, just making plays. So it's been real fun, though.
We've heard a lot about the kind of zip that Zach puts on the ball. Is that an adjustment coming from?
Yeah, it's definitely adjustment from high school ball, like where you just catch the ball. It's just like routine, but like him, you gotta. I expected it, but it's like, you definitely gotta be ready for that ball to come. Like he got a lot of zip on, a lot of power from his ball. So, as a receiver, you just gotta adjust to it and just make plays when the ball comes to you. Though, so it is what it is.
How do you feel like you've improved since day one to now? It seems like this spring practice has gone by in a flash.
It has gone by in a flash, and I feel like I've gotten better with my assignments, like everything, like especially blocking and just making plays outside the perimeter. You know, my depth on certain routes and just making big plays. I feel like that's what I've gotten better at so far in spring ball. So yeah.
For you, just back to your recruiting process, came down the wire, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong. Why did you want to come to Kentucky? What was the ultimate thing that got you here?
It was really the bond I had, like Coach Stoops, Coach Bush and Coach Stoops, like them keeping in contact with me, like Bush came to school multiple times, and then it was just playing early as a freshman, being able to have a big impact as a freshman coming in. Like that's the opportunity I wanted to look forward to. So that's really what played my decision to come here.
Now that you've gone through this spring practice, do you feel like you're in a position where you can really help the team this year?
Yeah, most definitely. Like this spring ball so far, like I've been able to make some big plays, and been able to prove that I could be definitely a big time guy. So I feel like that's definitely what I came here for. So that's what
Does it help boost your confidence as a
Yeah.
player?
As you, cause as true freshman, I came in here with confidence, but it's like as you get reps with the ones, the twos, you build more confidence. You feel like that gives you confidence to go out there on a Saturday and put up 100+ yards. So I just feel like that's what that's preparing me for.
How demanding is your new wide receiver coach?
I feel like he's a great coach. Like I said before, like if you can make plays, you can make plays. You don't care if you a senior, sophomore, freshman, any of that. Like if you can beat the DB one-on-one, go get your man and blocking. You can play on Saturdays. Like you just gotta be able to do your assignments and all of that.
What's the number one thing that Coach preaches to you every day?
Just finish out plays. In this league, you got to finish out plays. You never know when a run coming backside, and you got a blocking assignment. You got to hold the block and tuck the ball. It's for a big receiver like me, high point the catch, bring it down, all of that. It's a simple things.
Have you had a welcome to college moment, and if so, what's it been?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm not looking forward to it either, though. So I know it's gonna happen, but I ain't looking forward to it. So yeah.
Who's the most likely player to give you that on the defense?
On this team, I don't want to say. I don't even want to say.
Is there a guy on the other side of the ball though that you really like competing against every day?
I feel like the deep 5 and 6. I don't even want to say their name. 5 and 6.
They're almost twins physically.
Right. Yeah, like really the same size, like really the same player, but like they can get a little physical at times. As a receiver, that holding a little bit. We don't got reps out there right now. That holding a little bit can get to you, but it can get touchy with those guys. But I feel like that's making me better as a player, like going against bigger guys. Because I didn't go against bigger guys as like a high school recruit. I'm going against guys like 5'10", 5'9". So I feel like that's definitely making me a better wide receiver.
I saw a video of Monovan almost catching a ball, corner of the end zone over there, knocked out of his hands at the last second.
Yeah.
Does something like that, just that instance, reinforce that you have to really have that in your breadbasket, complete the catches in this game?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like I think I've made it's a couple times. Like you gotta in this league, you have to get the ball, catch the tuck, straight to the tuck. You can't hold it in your hands. You can't do none of that. Straight to the tuck, protect it. And that's what Coach Washington teaches us every day. Get the ball protected and make sure that it's secure.
Thank you. Appreciate you.